So I gave you guys a summary of the whole rifle before, and I kind of went into the periscope quickly. I'm going to go into detail here. So essentially, this is kind of my second revision of the device. The first one I made was very crude. I just printed some cheap. I bought some cheap $10 mirrors from the local hardware store. I cut them up, and I really just used it as a proof of concept. And then I threw it on, and then I kind of looked, and sure enough, it gave me the offset that I need. So what you're looking at here is Rev 2, okay? A little bit more refined. You can see if you're looking through it, there is definitely an offset between when you're looking through it and when you're not. And it's also essentially calibrated in my basement at almost 98 MRADs. I was going for 100 MRADs. This one is 98. It's close enough. Essentially all it is, it's a three-part construction. One of the pieces is printed with the angles, right? The other piece is a cap, and then the third piece is what actually attaches to my bell on my scope. It's kind of like an interference fit, so it slips on with basically no play, and I have enough adjustment to cant the angle to where I need it, but without it moving. So like when I take a shot here, this thing isn't going to move. I gotta force it quite a bit to get it to rotate. And in terms of the mirrors used, they're still not overly precise. This is about I don't know, call it $30 to $40 per mirror, and the mirror is only like 1.5 by 1.5. It's still lacking the optical clarity to be very clear, but you can still use it for the purposes of what we're doing here today. Essentially, it's kind of blurry when you look through this. That's fine. We have a spotter, so it's not the best quality glass that we can buy, so surely we can make this product better, but I mean, realistically, everything included minus my time to make this thing is like $50. To put it on, it's pretty simple. I literally just slip it over, and then more or less I'm just gonna calibrate it here by rotating this until we're shooting true, and then we're just gonna leave it and try to hit the target. Fire again. Impact. Fire. Impact. 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 Man, I don't see it. You can take this video. This is me. This is a video of me looking for the bullet. Alright, so I'm downrange here. I mean, we're still launching rounds, trying to hit this thing. But as I was walking here, I just found a bullet on the ground. This is somehow this did not get destroyed.
They're going so slow.
I don't even know what happened to this. Like, it must have just been skimming across the ice, but this bullet is completely intact.
It could have been one from earlier.
Yeah. And then there's, by comparison, the one that's destroyed, or not even destroyed, but slightly mushroomed. So here I am. I'm basically just trying to scour the area, but you can essentially see the target. Okay. Let me just get into focus here. That's where our target is. We are hitting all over. Okay, the splash zone of a 22 at this distance is upwards of 50 meters. So we're more or less zeroed. Half our rounds are hitting 20 meters past the target, which means those ones are actually probably just missing due to windage. Half our rounds are hitting in front of the target, 20 meters, 25 meters. So we're more or less zeroed here, but there's just so much variability at 1,000 yards that it's almost impossible to predict it accurately. So maybe with better rounds, maybe with super high-tech BCs or whatever, but as is, this is basically what we have here, right? There was a total of 7 hits on this plate at 1,000 yards. So pretty exciting. I'm just going to continue looking for impacts and showing you guys on camera. So here's one of the impacts that I identified really early. I marked it with some logs here, but they're all about the same thing. They cut in about 1/8 of an inch into the ice. But we're getting impacts all over. Okay, you can see that's our target. I'm at least 15 yards from it, probably 20 or 30. Here's 2 impacts. You can clearly see them. 1 and 2. Here I found another impact, way off to the side here. This is our impact, and that's our target. So relative to our shooting position, almost in line. So our final hold required with this thing was basically as calculated by our ballistic calculator of 100 MRADs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have 100 in here, we ended up dialing, and then we ended up holding low. So anyways, we all worked it out.
Yeah.
Basically, the ballistic calculator was accurate with 100 MRADs worth of elevation.
So yeah, it's basically just arcing into it from our shooting location.
Yeah, and then check this out. So there was some bullets that were very close, and I was pretty pumped because they were easy to find. But I was losing. I couldn't find a bunch of bullets. Anyways, as I was walking around after our impacts, I found the gold mine of bullet impacts. So right here, I've got 1, 2, and 3 bullet impacts. And the best part, okay,
are they stuck in the ice?
They're stuck in the ice because
that's so cool.
When they hit the target, they're still hot. So you literally have you have to push them out, and you can see just how incredible this is. Now you gotta put
That's on my foot somewhere.
and then this one's my favorite. This one's literally got red paint on it. That's a bullseye hit.
Oh no way!
Okay,
that's the bullseye.
The bullseye hit. Oh, right here. You can see here. Here's an impact. All right.
Yeah.
This is an impact. We're on some pretty hard ice here.
Like that would be where it hits right there.
Essentially, and that's digging in like about 1/8 of an inch. Okay, it's maybe not even, but
yeah,
it's got a little bit of a.
Like that, yeah.
All right, so right here we're basically right up range.
There it is.
Okay, and
so look how close to the target this is. If I come here,
yeah,
the target's right there. So this is probably like 2-3 feet away.
And this actually poked a good chunk out of this ice. And I will say, when it comes to the lethality of 22, I'm not convinced it's safe at 1 kilometer.
That's crazy,
at
yeah.
1,000 yards. I'm here and I'm standing, well, not far, but still out of harm's way. And when it hits that aluminum, it hits it with authority.
Yeah. Yeah,
we
good.
are right in line with basically our point of aim here, and right in front of me we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 impacts in the snow.
Right behind our target, yeah.
Basically, what we're missing by here is elevation, inconsistencies in bullet velocity.
Yeah, there's another. Oh, that's a really nice.
Oh, we broke our windshield.
I found one. Amazing. This is so satisfying to see. This little 22 LR has traveled longer distances than many other 22 LRs.
10 times as much.
Yeah, all right, perfect. All right, let's pack it up here.
Yeah, I agree.
Hopefully I don't have boogers hanging out of my mouth. But this venture of ours took a lot of planning, like tons. I can't even.
I've been working on trying to get a 22 at 1 kilometer for 2 years. Now, I've been seriously thinking about it with Matt, because he's as crazy as I am. For about, I don't know, probably 2 weeks we've been like dreaming about this.
Oh yeah, it was
actually
nuts.
Happened.
It actually happened, and we're really happy. Like, when we first started shooting today, we thought it might not happen, but it happened. So anyway, we'll...
All right, before we move let's get, before we move anything, we're gonna just go make sure that we grab the range so you guys can see it, and we're also gonna take some drone footage that flies out. It's definitely within a yard.
Yeah, so this is a range confirmation of our 1,000 yard 22 shot. Can you hold it still enough for the phone?
1,009 yards.
Perfect.
Wait. Okay.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. 1,009 yards.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we turn on the right.
When we leave, I do want to go down the road entrance. If this all goes successfully and we end up shooting,
Oh, I see what you mean.
continue to, in about a kilometer, we're gonna go to hit the road. 6 minutes total, but
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, at the speed you're driving, maybe like 20. Are we on four-wheel low or four-wheel high?
Low. Or sorry, high. High right now. Low is, you only really need it if you're like stuck in mud.
Basically, just
So yeah, at this
drive
point,
along this road.
it'd be nice if we had Jonathan Ocab's Jeep. Do you watch his Jeep videos?
No. Do you have a big off-road Jeep?
Oh yeah. Okay, again, if this trail, like right now it's fine, but if it gets super sketchy, I'm parking the truck and we're walking.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't want to walk 10 kilometers.
Yeah, but even from here to the lake, it's only like,
Oh, no,
it's like 2, isn't it?
yeah, but it's 2 straight line.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Upwards of like, we have, yeah.
I see what you mean.
That's not gonna work. I'm not walking from here. I'm gonna tell you, we are maybe midway, halfway there. Coming up on another opening, obviously.
Man, at this rate, we're gonna get shots downrange in 10 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, look at it. Yeah, they're fresh. You good? Okay. I will say I am getting hungry though.
Yeah, it's not much. I'll definitely be able to eat that sandwich.
Look at some of the cracks in the ice. You can see how you can see how thick it is too.
Like, this ice is like 6 inches thick now. This is so cool. Way cooler than, like, way better than if it was not frozen.
Yes, because then we'd have to walk all along. Yeah, sounds good. Well, when we got the target out there, we can.
Walked quite a ways here for this.
Yeah, it was all about the weight savings getting this thing out here from the truck. We did a bit of off-roading and then a lot of hiking to scout out the area and through like forest, not your, you know, Gatineau Park trails or anything like that. So we're already kind of exhausted. Huckleberry setup test. It's flashing. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna just turn on the GoPro here.
Looks good, you think? That elevation?
Yeah, I should be good. Should be good. There's a red flash. The target fell forward.
Oh, it's in frame.
Honestly, if the camera angle is low enough, if you just point it in the general direction, it'll be good.
Oh my god, the cracking noise that the ice makes is so scary. Impact. This thing is literally the top. Oh, that was cool. It cracked the ice.